Sure would be nice if I could snap my fingers and turn this to this. Let's see if we can't make it happen.
One small town New England family living out their adventures, one day at a time, sharing for the whole world to see. This is Build-A-Lot Acres. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video.
I am going to select you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There you are, you sneaky little devils. Almost forgot about you. No matter where I go, he has to follow me. See here, we got this little black birch that is gone down in a storm, and when I went to look at it, I actually noticed this little gem. It's about a 12-inch red maple. Now, any of you that have cut red maple know that they tend to rot fairly quickly. So this one seems pretty solid. I've had these where they were so punky that you cut them up and they were pretty much already hollow. It was just a ring left. But this one seems nice and solid. So this will make some great shoulder wood for next year. So this one's a little bit of a mess. We got this black birch, which is hung up on this little red oak, which is hung up on this other little oak. So we got 3 trees all rat nested together up there. So I gotta think of a way to take these down safely without getting hurt. So some of you might be wondering why I'm not wearing ear protection, and I'll tell you why. I have a very good reason. As you saw in the clip, these trees are all tangled together, and that can create what you call a widowmaker. So if I'm underneath there and a branch or a tree or something lets loose and falls, even with my helmet on, I could easily get injured, killed, etc. So I like to hear what's going on. Even with the chainsaw running, I can still hear other things going around me, which you're not going to hear if you have earmuffs on. So that's why I don't wear earmuffs when I cut trees. But this one is going to want to kick back when I cut it, so I'm going to stand well to the side. This is going to want to straighten out when I let the tension off. Well, that sprung up pretty good. That was down there about 10 seconds ago. Now it's about 18, 20 feet in the air. But luckily these are small trees, but this happens a lot when you cut trees. They fall into other trees. And I mean, I could have pulled it down with the machine, which definitely would have been safer, but you're still on the machine. It can still fall, hit you, hit the machine. But I feel confident enough to know what I'm doing to stand to the side because I knew which way it was going to spring. Now, if I was standing in the back of it, obviously that could send you like a slingshot into the next county. But the black birch is down now, which is good. So now we just got to figure out this little rat nest. I think I'm going to stand to the side, cut it nice and gently. Once I start seeing it go, I'm out of there. Then everything will be in the ground, and we'll cut it up and be quick business from there on out. You always want to be ready to run or bail, and you always want to be looking up over your head. All right, everything's down, ready to cut up. Like I said, if you don't have experience cutting trees, do not attempt this sort of stuff. I'm by no means a professional tree cutter or logger, but I have cut hundreds of trees in the past of various sizes, types, and situations. So even though I could still get myself in some trouble, I feel confident enough to cut these kind of trees down. I can kind of tell which way they're going to go, most likely. I always have an exit strategy plan, and I'm always keeping my eyes open and my ears open in case something goes wrong. And I recommend you do the same if you want to tackle these. But if you don't feel comfortable, definitely don't tackle them. Hire someone. There's no shame in saying you don't feel comfortable doing something. It's better than getting injured or killed. So let's get these going, cut them up, and we'll be in business, friends. Let's go dump this load. So here I am clearing up the brush that fell on the trail using the little steel MS-250. I'll tell you, for a homeowner grade saw, that saw has been excellent over the years. It's really cut a lot of wood and I've been impressed. So I'm just finishing up that large trunk. This is the last piece of wood to be cutting up. I'm again using the MS 250 steel. It's a 45cc saw. It actually ended up being 14 inches, this trunk piece, so probably a little bigger than the old 250 should be handling, but it handled it just fine. Welcome back, friends. It's the next morning. I ended up not doing it yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. So today we're going to split this wood up, get it in this IBC cage, which actually already has some black birch in it. So this will be perfect. And we'll wrap this up. That was a decent little amount of wood, probably, you know, maybe a third of a cord, maybe a hair more, but just enough for a little project and a good video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you on the next one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.